We made it to Stonehenge. I think we took a wrong turn. It is time to plan the Oregon to Idaho to Montana trip. So I've got my maps, and we want to plan a few different routes for this motorcycle excursion out to Glacier Park in Montana. It's supposed to take 5 days. We had an experiment early on doing a 3-day ride from Oregon to California, down to the Redwoods, up the coast, and then back, and learned a ton about what works and what doesn't work for our motorcycles. So like every other good motorcyclist, I've spent way too much money and probably overpacked for this next trip. Let's get this figured out. We'll get a few routes in Idaho and Montana, so that way we have some options once we get there, and I'll plug those into the GPS. First part, Idaho. So there's several different route options to get us over to Coeur d'Alene, which is our first stop on day one once we take off here from the Portland metro area. I think we're going to take I-90 out there just because it's the most efficient way to get out there, and we're getting a little bit later start that day. But once we get there, we do have a few options to get us over to Whitefish, Montana, which is going to be our base of operations for the next couple of days while we explore Glacier Park. So the first option is from Coeur d'Alene, tracking on Highway 90 all the way to Milan. I think that's how you say it. Milan? Milan? We can continue past there, heading east on 90 until we get to Highway 35. These are all scenic routes. So we start heading north on 135 to Plains, and that's in Montana. So Plains, Montana. This will get us onto Highway 28, up over to Flathead Lake, which I heard is awesome, so we definitely want to get that in this trip. From there, we can take Highway 93 all the way up north, up to Whitefish, which is our base of operations once we're in Montana. The second route we have is to take off from Coeur d'Alene and head north along I-95 to Bonners Ferry. And from there, we head east on Highway 2, and then we connect in Libby. And then we have a couple different options there in Libby. We can head south and come into Kalispell, or we can go north up to Eureka and then come back down into Whitefish. We're gonna end up back in Coeur d'Alene on both ends of the trip, so both going out there and then coming back. So we have a couple different options to get out to Whitefish and then to come back from Whitefish. I got this giant map that's huge. It's got everything on there for this one itty bitty section of Glacier Park. It was only $5, so it works. Really excited once we get here. Then we have a few different ways in which we can explore Glacier Park. I can't tell you how excited I am. We've been talking about doing something like this for years. Get to go with some great friends, and I'm pumped. Now I've got everything packed. Okay, one of the things that I know and love about hard cases is it's super easy to store a bunch of things and secure them. However, what I did learn is even though everything was secured, all of your bare essentials, the things that you need on every single trip, despite all the straps and the different ways in which you keep things secure, invariably everything's going to move around. And what I found is whether I was going to and from the campsite or I was moving about from wherever it is we were staying, I was always leaving stuff in the bags because I forgot that they were loose and in different spots. And that was a pain. So I was really hoping that there would be a way to eliminate that in a way that maximizes the space. Luckily for me, there is. These bags I ordered online from a company called RKA, and they are fit and cut precisely to the bags for this motorcycle, which is awesome. The nice thing also is they have straps, so you pull them right out, they're ready to go. You can see it's kind of got a rigid structure. Just pick them up and then head right on into wherever it is that you're staying or wherever it is that you need. I'm not excited. That's not true. I am very excited. It's just that last night we had a thunderstorm roll through, I think over several hours, and I didn't get any sleep. I'm sure Earl and Aaron are probably in the same boat. We were supposed to leave a week earlier, but Oregon and California have been decimated with wildfires, so we pushed it out a week because we had to work quite a bit last week. Weather's a little different this time, so it looks like we're going to get caught in some rain, maybe some thunderstorms again. But we'll ride safe. We'll have some fun. Once I get going, I'm sure I'll be excited. So, time to go. We're waiting for Aaron because he woke up late.
Let's go, Aaron.
Earl's surprised I haven't left yet. He says I'm more chill on a motorcycle ride.
Aaron, I love having you on the trip, baby. I'm not the last one here.
I would walk through my setup, but I already did that. I'd walk through Earl's, but I really want you to see are all the stickers he has on his bike. All right, turn around. Let's see what's on the back of the helmet.
I want it to be noted that these are safety features, all reflective, except for the ultimate.
They're not safety features, not at all.
That's because reflective equals safety, safety features.
You ride an all-black motorcycle.
Yes, that's why you need to have the reflective qualities.
Aaron has arrived. I should have got the video of you wringing your gloves out.
Oh, yeah.
So you probably still have water in there. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit in there. Let's check out his bike. You don't have as cool stickers as Earl has all over his now. We made it to Stonehenge. I think we took a wrong turn. Very nice henge. This is a war memorial. And of all the things that they built Stonehenge. Inside the henge now, it's really windy. I don't get it. I just don't. It's cool for a henge. We're about 100 miles outside of Spokane, so almost there. It looks like a crisp fall afternoon. It's not. This is all smoke, as you probably saw in some of the other footage that we captured. It's not as bad out here as it was like in Kennewick and then further west heading back towards Oregon. So hopefully it clears up a little bit. It's supposed to get a little bit better, I think, by tomorrow. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. Hope everyone's doing okay. So the general manager for the Hilton Garden Inn, the Hilton, I don't even know what this is. I don't know, this is the Holiday Inn. Holiday
Inn Express.
Inn Express here in Spokane. Hooked us up. We're actually parked under the, what did they call it? The Porte de Chalage? Porte de something. It's an awning. So, but it is a fancy one. And the ladies are nice and taken care of.